Alright, we just finished another phase of Yui's route, or another chapter. Now I think it's evening already, right? Oh, nighttime, nice. I mean, they did say we're going to
明日のお天気ですが、平野部では
I mean, they did arrange to like go to visit Yui's room, right? Unless there's a joke. For now, I guess, because it seems like Hajime is back at his job, so probably for today's weather, if you live in the low-lying areas, is it gonna rain? I have a call with Yui coming up here in a bit, and without much else to do, I'm waiting in the lounge area, watching the weather forecast on TV. Oh, Yui is coming to fetch him. I've already eaten and taken my bath, so the only thing I have left for the day is this call with her. Otherwise, she wants to talk. She didn't say she had something she wanted to tell me. Oh no, I think it's more like it's nighttime now, right? So it's just like talking over the phone. Maybe it's something too hard or embarrassing for her to say in person. Ah! Moshi moshi!
夜分に失礼いたします。私、小塚由衣と申しますが、二宮先輩のお電話でよろしかったでしょうか。
Very polite, very polite. Even though we have talked on the phone a number of times already, these little things always serve to highlight the manner of her upbringing. Yeah, very, very polite. Yeah, it's me. Actually, you have my number in your contacts, don't you? Don't need to confirm it's me or anything.
そうなんですが。
Just to make sure it's not mistaken identity.
もしもはじめさんと間違えて、別の方にかけてしまったらと考えると。
What, you mean you've dialed the wrong number before? Why not try something like, Good evening, this is your one and only girlfriend Kozuka Yui calling.
そのようなことは言いません。
Just from her voice, I can vividly picture that frown that's probably on her face right now. This is so nice. いいな。
それより、このようなことをお話しするくらいですから、お時間はよろしいのでしょう？
Yeah, I have time. Yep, I'm just relaxing the lounge at the moment.
よかった。お夕飯、ちゃんとよく噛みましたか？
She's kind of like a mother right now. Not even my mom nags me like that these days.
でしたらなおのこといいではありませんか。私だけが
Oh my god.
先輩の特別ということで。
Oh my god. Oh my god. My heart can't take it. That soft whisper of hers really hit me in the heart. Yeah, I really can't take it, man. Oh my god. Well, I guess that wouldn't be so bad. And I assure you, I have not read the visual novel in advance. Okay, I never read visual novels in advance before Let's Play. Just to let you guys know.
あら、素直ではありませんわね。
Hush.
これは失礼いたしました。
I'll probably just be a nuisance to the other people in the lounge if I continue talking to her here, so I go back to my room. Yes, back to your room.
あら、今扉の音が。
Yes, I was outside. He did say he was at the lounge, right? Yeah, I went back to my room. My excitement must have caused me to raise my voice a little without realizing it. It was getting a little hard to bear all the people grinning at me. I was getting kind of embarrassed having everyone hear me talking to you.
ああ、そうでしたのね。そのお言葉を聞けただけでも、電話してよかったと思いますわ。
I'm seeing something interesting right here. Did you guys notice that Yui's lines are all like have double quotation marks, whereas Hajime doesn't have? It's like I guess I like this little touch. It's like they're trying to indicate that Yui is on the phone, right? That's why hence the double quotation marks, you know? Yeah. And if it's not on the phone, then just normal text, normal dialogue. After walking over to my desk, I sit in my chair and lean back comfortably. So you said you had something you wanted to talk about?
そう焦らないでください。私にだって心の準備があるんですから。
What do you mean you have to prepare yourself first? Prepare yourself for what? Huh? Something she needs to prepare herself to ask me? No, I was like thinking saxophone, but never mind. Is it something hard to bring up?
本来ならそのようなことないはずなのですが、緊張してしまいました。
Are you going to bring up saxophone? I mean, the way you say it, like, oh, I'm a little nervous. Isn't often I see her this nervous about something. I mean, she did kind of like invite Hajime to her bed. She said, "You can come to my bed," or something.
はじめさん、
Hi. Yeah, hi.
今度のお休み、お暇ですか？
What do you want to do, Yui? You want me to go to your house and then let's have each other? Today is Thursday. So 2 days from now? Yeah, I'm not doing anything as far as I know.
本当ですか？
Oh, so happy. So happy. Well, yeah. I've got no reason to lie to you now, do I? Now I know why she was acting the way she was a second ago. Even how confident she usually is, you never expect her to get this nervous about asking me out on a date. See? Oh, see?
私の家でゆっくりと2人だけの時間を過ごすというのはいかがでしょう？
Oh, we'll be all alone. First H scene coming up very soon. Alright, are you guys looking forward to it? Sure, I would love to. I would love to. Wait, did you just say we've all been alone?
はい、お父様たちは家を開けてばかりですし。
And this first H scene is going to be during the day. Yeah.
いきなりお父様たちとお会いいただくというのも緊張すると思いまして。
Yeah, the parents can wait. Huh? Oh yeah, I understand that. I would be too. Wait, no, back up. We're skipping like so many steps here. Oh no, you're thinking dirty too, huh, Jimmy? Huh? You and I think alike. Sure, this is a date, but there's a bit more nuance to what she's asking here.
ベッドまできちんとエスコートしてくださるのなら。
See? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. No, calm down, Hajime. I'm just going over to her house to hang out. That's all. Yeah, right. We're not actually going to. She already invited you.
はじめさん、急に黙らないでください。
I mean, she already invited you. No, of course it's gonna happen. But she has to understand the implications of asking me to come over to her house when her parents are gone. There's no doubt. I keep telling myself to be a gentleman about it, but all that does is make it impossible for me to stop thinking about taking her to bed. Being alone with you in your house is gonna be pretty nerve-wracking for me.
そこは安心してください。私もそれなりに緊張を。
Yeah, you're definitely nervous. Yeah, because things are about to happen. I can hear the nerves in her tone of voice.
やはりいきなりお家にご招待というのはハードルが高かったでしょうか。
Yeah, it is a big step because it involves, that sad voice is making it hard for me to refuse. Huh? Is that sad? I don't know about that though. But well, anyway, I don't mind it. If you want me to come over, I'll be glad to. And also, we'll get to see her mansion. I'm sure that Yui will definitely give him a tour of her house, right? So we get to see how her whole house is like. It's gigantic, The mansion is gigantic. Surely there's got to be a courtyard in the mansion as well, right? Surely. Yeah, it's like one of those big mansions you see in like in the UK or something, that kind of big, huge mansion.
本当によろしいんですか？
Yeah, those classy mansions, How come you're asking me that? I thought you were the one who wanted me to.
それもそうですわね。
I can feel the tension leaving the both of us. Yui herself probably realizes what was on her mind, understands that it's only natural.
では、 お昼過ぎくらいでいかがでしょう？
Sure. We're going to be have a bit afternoon. Maybe we'll have lunch at your place. But the maids. Wait, she said she'll be all alone with Hajime, right? Then what about the maids? Are the maids not at home too? Okay. Sure, that works. I'll eat lunch over here, then try to be over at your place at around 1. Oh, okay. Not having lunch at your place, okay.
ええ、それでお願いします。
Wait. Alright, I'll talk to you later then. Are you gonna hang up? No, she's waiting for you to hang up, but yeah, he also doesn't want to hang up, so let's enjoy the silence.
はじめさんこそ。
What a typical thing to happen when you're on the phone with your girlfriend. No, I'm not going to say. You say after you, I'll say the same thing. At the thought, I find my lips naturally curving to form a smile.
本当はもう少し話していたいところですが、明日に響くといけませんので、そろそろ切りますね。
Alright. Ready? It's only around 10ish. Hey, a proper lady needs to sleep early. 10 is considered pretty late.
すみません。私、これからお風呂に。
Wait, oh, she needs to take a bath for like 1 hour. Yeah, we know that. A proper lady. She's about to take a bath? What are you thinking, Hajime? Just at the mere mention of the word bath, my mind immediately starts imagining Yui's naked body. Because I haven't actually seen her naked yet, so it's a bit of a fuzzy image. Well, we kind of have. Not really. I mean, like, we did see some of the skin. Ah, shit! If only my imagination was better. Alright then, I guess if you have to go, that's that.
本当にすみません。
But it's all fine. We see each other tomorrow, so go hop in that bath.
なんでしょう。ものすごく横島な気配を感じます。
Can I? What the hell? Is she psychic? Well, I better get ready for tomorrow, then head on the bed as well.
まったくもう。おかしな妄想もほどほどにですわよ。
Healthy degree? I can't. Wait, so I'm still allowed to fantasize about you?
お返事は？
Yes, ma'am. Alright, I'll try to keep it in moderation.
はい、いいお返事です。それでははじめさん、今度こそおやすみなさいませ。
Oyasumi, Yui. After placing my phone on my desk, I go over to my bed. This isn't the first time I've had this thought, but talking to Yui has this strange, relaxing effect on me. Despite being younger than me, she's mature and witty, and that mismatched combination is part of what makes her so attractive. So you see like something like opposites attract. Yet she still has her childish side on top that it almost feels unfair. But that's why I keep falling for her more each passing day. I think about how I need to become more responsible myself. I doze off and eventually fall asleep. Is it Saturday already? Is it the weekend already? I think not yet. It's still Friday, I think. Yeah, now it's just... Oh no, we have fast forwarded to the weekend. So it's Saturday, 1 PM. Right, we're outside. We're outside Yui's mansion with this beautiful fountain greeting us. We're heading in. Alright, let's go. I don't look weird, do I? Pull out my phone one last time to make sure I don't have a bed in. Yosh! All good to go. I've messaged Yui then here, so now I just have to wait for her to come out and welcome me in. Oh damn, it's so huge! Like, seriously. I'm definitely still nervous about her parents not being here. Still, just because we have the house to ourselves doesn't necessarily mean anything inappropriate is going to happen. Right? Besides, we're both actively conscious of the fact that we'll be alone. No use in letting my fantasies go wild. Your fantasies will go wild soon enough.
じめさん、お待ちしてましたわ。
Yes, Yui in a casual clothing. Yeah, we've seen this casual clothing before. Hello, Yui. Once again, thank you very much for giving me the privilege to visit your marvelous home today.
なんですのそれ。
I'm trying to be polite here. No one really. I just kind of feel like I have to be respectful.
お気になさらないでください。ささ、どうぞ中へ。
One sec.
いかがされまして？
Sorry. I just kind of feel a little guilty about coming over without your parents knowing. They haven't even met me yet, so I don't know. I feel like I should at least introduce myself to them before entering their home. Why not do this some other time when your parents are here so you can meet me? What the heck are you talking about, Hajime? You're already here and you want to chicken out? The heck?
あ、そうだ。
Wait, you're not going to chicken out now?
すみません。私ったらすっかり舞い上がってしまい、お伝えするのを忘れてしまって。
Wait, you forgot to inform me what? She sticks out her tongue, smiling playfully. Inform me about what?
今日の件、お父様たちにはお話を通していますので、ご安心ください。
Oh, they know. So they're okay with... I mean, a boy coming to Yui's home. Okay, cool. Alright. As long as they're understanding. What? Really? What did they say about it?
いいえ、特には。お前が選んだ人なら間違いはないだろうと。
Nice. So Yui has really trusting parents. Very nice. Good parents. There are a lot of ways that last part can be interpreted. What do you mean? I mean, they really saw no problem with it. I mean, they trust Yui, so you know. Of course, that doesn't mean they won't have high expectations. I'm sure they have high expectations, but that's beside the point.
というわけですので、さあどうぞ。
Right. Here we go. We're going to see what's inside the mansion. Nice painting. Nice curtain. Looks really... Like, yeah, it's mostly white. So it has that white feel. So it feels like it's really spacious, right? Because what I do know is that somehow the color of white, right, gives you this spacious feeling. Yeah, it has this power to give the feeling of like really very open air, like very open and spacious and all that. So it's a really nice choice of color here, white. So you can see that not just the walls, also like the sofa and the table. There's a fireplace, right? That kind of looks like a fireplace. I mean the one, the black thing here. At first I thought it's like an oven or something, but it doesn't make sense. So I think it looks like a fireplace, yeah. So it kind of doesn't look like a fireplace at the same time because it looks like some black silver surface or something, like black metallic surface. Damn! This place is nice! Of course I knew to a degree from the exterior of the place, but I didn't quite expect the inside to look this luxurious. Yeah, I mean, and then on the corner there, I think it looks like a dining room. Every single thing inside looks incredibly expensive.
お飲み物は紅茶でよろしいですか？
Black tea, alright. Only ever had the stuff you get at convenience stores. Will I be alright? Yeah, you'll be fine, Hajime.
だってつい先ほどコンビニで買ってきたものですもの。
You kind of disappointed me, Yui. I was expecting fine black tea of the high class. I was expecting the finest tea. Come on. Don't joke. If it's a joke, you're cruel. What? You're kidding!
もちろん。
No, don't lie to me.
いかがです？緊張はほぐれまして？
No, it doesn't make me any less nervous because I'm not drinking the finest tea. And she got me good. So she's right. It did help ease my nerves.
では、ご自宅だと思っておくつろぎください。
Alright, sure. I just take a good look over here. Yui walks off, leaving me all alone in the living room. It wasn't visible from the front of the house, but there's a spacious backyard that I can see through large glass panes and even a balcony. There we go, backyard, a courtyard in her mansion. A big garden. Imagine living here all by yourself. Nighttime would be awful. Once the lights go out, this entire place would be pitch black. Really? Well, I mean, I guess I don't see a lot of lights here, so I imagine if Alba ever came here for a sleepover, she would be too scared to step one foot out of the room she was sleeping in. Is she afraid of the dark? Please don't lie to me. Please tell me this is the finest tea ever. Oh, thanks. She hands me an antique-looking cup, and I instantly smell the wonderful fragrance of black tea. It's the highest, yes, it's of top quality. Even I can tell that this is some high-class tea. I think, yeah, definitely the finest tea ever. And to drink this tea like all the fancy people do, saucer in one hand, pinky finger up. Oh, I didn't know about the pinky finger. He goes to the other side of the coffee table and sits across from me. Have I ever been over here? I know you two are really good friends. You should totally invite her here. Really? Not even Mocha has been here? Seriously? That's kind of a surprise. Yeah, too intimidated. So she has invited people to come before, but they're too intimidated to come here. Yeah, I can see some parents being too intimidated by a house like this to let their kids go over to play. Even if the kids had no problem with it, I can see the parents telling them no. That probably happened with some of her friends when she was younger. Yeah, it's like too rich, doesn't fit, Alba, for example, probably wouldn't care, but then again, her not being mindful of the fact that she's in a very expensive house could become a problem in and of itself. The topic got a little serious and now I don't know what to say. It probably isn't my place to comment on this. It's a part of Yui's past, and she's probably already come to terms with it by now. Come on. Can't I think of anything else to talk about? I just want to have a casual conversation or something. Yes? Hi! You don't have to ask permission, girl. You're my girlfriend now. Dozo! And I didn't know what she was about to say. Be my guest. I mean, she has tried to sit pretty close to Hajime once before, right? So, there's your chance again now. She sits next to me and scoots over close enough so that our shoulders are touching. Just that alone causes my heart to skip a bit. I look over and notice that she's blushing too. I doubt she expected to get this embarrassed by doing this. She makes her so happy, huh? 幸せ. Kochirakoso. Also, this is gonna be a bit of an awkward question, but am I the only one who wants to cuddle a little more? She proceeds to lean her head on my shoulder, causing me to nearly lose my mind. All we've done as far as intimacy goes is hold hands, so something like this has the potential to be dating. Yui. Hey. What are we doing now? Is he like hugging her? Put my arms on her shoulders and draw her into a tight embrace, yeah. Both her warmth and the softness of her body stir my arousal, but it's hard to focus on that, since seeing her face so close to mine causes my heart to beat like a runaway train. Runaway train. So if you're okay with it, Can we kiss? Oh yeah, you're the man. Yes, of course. Kiss.
それは
I mean, boyfriend girlfriend must kiss.
もちろん構いませんけど、いちいち確認を取られると恥ずかしくなってしまいま
I
す。
mean, you're clearly doing the same. You're asking for my permission to do every little thing too. I'll keep that in mind. I wonder if we're gonna get a kiss CG. Well, I mean, this is good enough, but we'd definitely love to see a kiss CG, you know? We gaze into each other's eyes and bring our lips together. The first kiss tasted like black tea. Her lips are so soft and they feel so good. My mind's going blank. I only meant to do a short, quick kiss, but I just don't want to stop. I don't know if they're gonna go into a deep kiss.
これ以上頭がおかしくなりそうと言いますか、ドキドキしすぎてどうにかなってしまいそうで。
Don't you want that though? Whoever knew that kissing felt this good? Especially when it's with the one you love. Right? Yeah. Shit. I'm so overly conscious of her now that I can't even look her in the face. As much as I would love to go with another kiss, I probably will lose my mind.
もしよろしかったら私の部屋に行きませんか？
What? Are we going there now? Are we going there? Your room?
こちらです。
We're going into her room. Wait, Yui? I don't know if she's just trying to provide a distraction from the embarrassment. But I mean, going into her room is not really providing a distraction. So, or whether that kiss really did get her in the mood. But either way, she takes my hand and quickly leads me to her room. I mean, she's taking me to her room. That can only mean one thing, right? Yeah? Oh no.
IxShe Tell.
Is it happening? This is happening, right? Is it? Oh my god.
ようこそ私のお部屋へ。
Even the room is like, holy crap. It's definitely a princess's room, right? Yeah, definitely a princess's room. She has such a huge bed to herself, no? I mean, this is of course typical. You see, like in most anime, the rich girl will have this kind of big bed, right? Yeah, but it still doesn't fail to amaze me, right? Like how a rich girl can live in such a room. Oh yeah, and something piques my interest here. A portrait of goldfishes. That's cool. Does she love goldfishes? And I can't quite see what else is like that photo frame, the small photo frame against her mirror. Not quite sure what that is. But a portrait of goldfishes. Interesting. Oh, so this is your room?
やっぱり恋人の家にやってきたら部屋を見てみたいものかなと思いまして。
Oh, so that's what this was about. It seems her reason for bringing me here wasn't exactly what I thought it was. It could be though. I think it smells really good though. The fragrance. The bed has a canopy? That's pretty cool. Canopy as in this white cloth, right? I could swear I think Yui's family loves white, right? Loves the color white.
やはり珍しいですか？
No, not with a canopy. No, definitely not. But it's my first time actually seeing one. So honestly, I'm not surprised to see one in your room. I mean, also like Japanese in the past, they sleep on. I mean, there are still people who sleep on tatami now. But I mean, like in the ancient past, most people sleep on tatami and not in this kind of bed. Not much less a bed with canopy, you know.
一度はじめさんの私に対するイメージをお聞きしたいところですが。
I mean, it's a good thing. but it's not something that I get to have, you know.
作業机の方はあまり見ないでください。
Why not? Your work desk? Wait, this is your work desk? Wait, this is your work desk? This doesn't look like a work desk to me.
そちらは少々散らかっていますので。
Messy? I don't see any mess here. Unless you're talking about this white stuff, it's kind of like dirty or something, but... Oh, is that an electric screwdriver? I see a heat gun and a glue gun on the desk as well, along with what looks like an instruction manual of some sort. Wait, what's she doing? Wait, she's trying to be a mechanic now? Don't know why, but looking at it gets me all excited. Maybe she's building something? Aren't you in invention club at school, Yui? Oh, that's interesting. I never would have thought of Yui as someone who likes to, you know, meddle with things. Yeah, like play, experiment things, like in a mechanical way, like invention, yeah, that sort of thing.
ですがこれは発明部と違い趣味と申しますか。
Hobby? Is what she's saying to me. But what are you doing though? What are you making?
先輩は女の子がこういった趣味を持つのはおかしいと思いますか？
Strange? Nah, it's not strange. I mean, you have your interests. Nothing strange about it. I mean, your parents are also supportive of this, right? If they are not supportive, then something is wrong. She seems genuinely worried. Maybe she deliberately brought up the subject because she wanted to know my opinion on it. Well, I better reassure her. I actually think it's pretty cool. And personally, I really respect someone who can build things.
そうですか。
What kind of stuff do you build, if you don't mind me asking?
そうですね。以前作ったのはぬいぐるみなどの無生物とコミュニケーションを取ることができるツールですわ。
Allows you to communicate with toys such as stuffed animals. But, I don't quite get it. What? Okay, but I mean that's kind of interesting, but why? I mean, I guess to entertain the kids and all that, but are you an actual genius?
とはいえまだ試作段階ですし、不安定な部分も残っていますから。
No, but how does it work? Like, are you like trying to make the stuffed animal like talk or something? I know there are stuffed animals that can talk, you know, like you press the belly of the stuffed toy or something, right? Of the stuffed animal, then the stuffed animal will talk. Is this something like that? That's still super cool. Can I touch it?
もちろん。
Yui takes out the phone-like device and begins tapping away on it. I've heard of toys that allow you to communicate with animals like cats and dogs, but this is new. Yeah, stuffed animals, no?
では、あの猫のぬいぐるみのネネに使ってみますわね。
you call the stuffed cat Nene, okay?
ごきげんよう、ネネ。
Oh yeah, I mean this kind of like AI, right? Where you say some lines and then the toy will respond in kind. Yeah, okay, I get it now.
こんにちは。私はホットドッグ。
What's going on? What's going on? Yui, can you explain what is this? I thought you said her name is Nene. Why is she calling herself a hot dog? Is this thing having an identity crisis? I mean, never mind that she doesn't call herself a cat, but a hot dog? Not a bug. There seems to be a speaker in the stuffed toy. I can hear Nene's voice come clearly from it.
計算のうちですわ。
What? What do you mean that was intended?
ポテトはいかがですか？
Huh?
いいからお黙りなさい。
Getting a little scared. Yes. I'm fearing my safety now.
こちらは二宮はじめ先輩よ。いらっしゃいませ。ようこそ我が家へ。
Okay. I mean that's normal, okay? Oh hey, you actually greeted me.
ご一緒にコーラはいかがですか？
Okay, that went down weird now. Why so random? Is this thing alright in the head?
オレンジジュースに変更されますか？
Well, okay, orange juice, normal. Still a bit weird. That's not the problem. This technology of hers is certainly interesting.
すみません。この子ったら、はじめさんがいらして緊張しているのかもしれませんわね。
Wait, how can a toy be nervous? What?
ああ、こちらがこの前付き合うことになった大好きなお兄様なのね。
How on earth did you program this thing? Huh?
ちょっと何を
Yeah, what?
なんでもありませんので気になさらないでください。
I think I know what's going on. I think all these lines, that this Nene is saying, right? It's actually Yui. What Yui is saying. Yeah, it's actually Yui's thoughts, like deep down thoughts. And she just programmed her thoughts into this Nene. So whatever Nene is saying right now is actually Yui's inner thoughts. Right? That's a little hard to do. Yeah. But quite hard to ignore. Boss, can you tell me a little more about this Oni-sama thing?
かしこまりました。店長、お兄様入りまーす。
What? What?
誰が店長ですの？
Is you're the Tencho boss. Well, actually, it's translated as boss, but in case you don't know the context here, Tencho actually refers to shopkeeper. Yeah, so it's like, Tencho, can you tell me a little more about this Oni-sama thing? Like, yeah. So then when they say, absolutely, boss, one Oni-sama, it's like, hey, shopkeeper, can I have one Oni-sama? I want to buy one Oni-sama. That's what she's saying. Not familiar with any of the inner workings of this thing. Maybe Nene has a mistaken meaning of customer service in her mind?
サイドメニューに恥ずかしい話はいかがですか？
What embarrassing stories?
ダメに決まってますわ。意地悪はいけませんわよ。
Don't bully me. Yeah, don't tease me. Yeah, that's the extra thing that wasn't translated for some reason.
店長、恥ずかしい話入りまーす。
I think you should shut this toy down now.
いい加減になさい。それに私は店長などではありません。でも初めて彼氏じゃなかった。お客様を連れてきてくれたしそこは合ってますわよ。ここは店長のことをいろいろしてもらうチャンスじゃない？
Oh, this Nene is getting smarter and smarter.
だからそこは違うと。もうそれで構いませんわ。
Oh, this thing's actually managing to control Yui of all people. I know there was a girl in previous version of that. Yeah, the Sabah of the week, right? I mean, the main girl is also called Nene, so. Well, I can see that Nene is pretty cool. So I'm a little interested in how she talks as well. I would like to learn as much about you as I can.
それはずるいです。そのようにおっしゃられても断れるわけがありませんわ。
Too bad. High five, Nene!
では改めまして、ごはん。
So basically whatever Nene is saying right now is all of Yui's thoughts. Yeah. Everything that, Yui would be like, would not want to say in public, she would like, say, program it into Nene, basically.
ゆいってば夜になると、今日は学園ではじめお兄様とお話できたとか、一緒に帰ったとか、あなたの話ばかりなの。
Okay. So she's kind of like Yui's diary, some way. Oni-sama.
この前なんてカエルの話をしてくれたとき、検閲。
Oh, I shut her down. Yui hits the button on the device, causing Nene to instantly stop talking. Nene, you're such a good cat. You didn't deserve to die so soon. Yeah, why? But why? You don't have to shut her down so abruptly.
まるで私が悪いことをしているようではありませんか。
Then turn her back on.
仕方ありませんわね。その夜なんて、私を抱きしめたまま、ベッドでキャーキャーしてゴロゴロ。
Wait, she held. Oh, she held. Oh, I was thinking she held Hajime's face. I don't know why I was thinking that. But okay, she held. Nene bed.
店長
Shut her down again. Oh, no, Nene.
もうその手には乗りませんわよ。
Oh. But at least I heard something interesting.
二人してひどいですわ。
Both of us. You should have told me that you thought of me like an older brother. I wouldn't have been against that or something. But I don't think Yui wants that.
ですが、兄弟で恋愛はありませんわよ。
Yeah. Okay, forget I said that. Then again, having a younger sister who's better than me in every regard, like Yui is, might not help my self-esteem yet, unless you're into that. And I would definitely be called a siscom.
まさか自分の作ったものにこんな恥ずかしい目に遭わされるなんて。
I mean, you're the one who poured all these embarrassing secrets into her, so...
やはり人が来た時にはしまっておいた方が良さそうですわね。
Oh, that would be such a shame though. How could you do that to poor Nene? She has a heart too, you know?
下心が見え見えですわ。
I've heard all sorts of other embarrassing stories about her.
もしくは今この場で、はじめさんのスマホに私生活を暴いていただきましょうか。
Oh, dozo, I don't have anything private. I'm so very sorry, please forgive me. Just the thought of her looking through my saved videos and learning all about my fetishes has the shiver running down my spine. Oh no, what videos? What videos?
本当に申し訳ないと思ってらっしゃるのでしたら、それなりの誠意を見せていただきませんと。
Evidence of my sincerity? I'll kiss you. Then does that count as forgiving me? Evidence? Shoko? Like what?
それはさっきの続きをしていただくとか。
Continue from the kiss? I like that. Earlier? Saki? Don't act dumb, Hajime. Seeing the faint blush on her cheeks, I recall what we just did in the living room. Wait, do you think whiting you mean?
おそらく、はじめさんが想像してらっしゃる通りです。
Yui shuts her lips tight in preparation. Well, if this is what she wants to do to show I'm sorry, I'll happily oblige.
先ほどはちょっと心の準備が足りなかっただけで、
Looks like she's actually ready now that they're in the bedroom. So I think first HC is actually coming after all.
本当はもっとしたかったというと、はしたなく思われるかもしれませんけど、私ははじめさんとキスのその先も今日してもいいと思ってます。
She's actually ready. She's actually ready to go beyond kissing. Here we go. Here we go. She jumps into my arms and looks up at me through her eyelashes. I fully understand that this must have taken a lot of courage for her to say. I mean, the fact that she has invited Hajime to her mansion means a lot, really. It is a huge deal, yeah. You don't have to do it today. Look, your hands are shaking.
これは武者震いというやつですわ。
I like it. Alright, trembling with excitement. Right. I won't lie. When you first mentioned that we would be alone, my mind instantly went to saxophone. But we don't have to rush into it. Nothing good ever comes of that.
焦ってなどいません。私は本当にはじめさんのことを。
Sorry, I wasn't trying to cast doubt on your feelings.
それは確かに私ははじめさんより年下ですし、子供っぽいと思われているかもしれません。
I mean, Hajime does think of you as mature too.
ですが、そんなのは嫌なんです。
So you don't want Hajime to think of you as childish? He wants to think of her as a proper adult. I get you.
私たちは恋人です。だからこそ私も、はじめさんには学年なんて関係なく、一人の女性として見ていただきたいんです。
She grips my shirt tightly. That was enough to tell me how serious Yui is about this. I understand where you're coming from, Yui, but don't worry, I really see you as a woman. You always act fairly mature for your age. You've definitely made my heart skip a bit more than a few times because of that.
そうでしたの？
In the first place, I wouldn't be dating you if I wasn't sexually interested in you. Attracted to you. I love you for who you are, Yui. I don't have a single complaint about you. Do you still think I don't see you as a woman?
はじめさん。はい、思います。
Wait, what? Wait. But she still thinks that Hajime doesn't think of her as a woman. And in order to prove it, prove that she's a woman, she's going to do it right here. Is it? I thought for sure we had wrapped this conversation up.
はじめさんのお気持ち、とても嬉しいです。本当なら、先輩の言葉を素直に受け入れるべきなのかもしれません。
I think she wants to prove herself, right? Yeah.
ですが、そんなはじめさんの優しさに甘えていては、きっと私は成長できませんから。
So she wants to grow as a person, grow up to be an adult by having successful. No pun intended. Okay?
あなたにふさわしい女性になるためにも、私は自分を磨く努力をやめるわけにはいきません。
Alright. This isn't that characteristic cheeky smile of hers, nor the innocent one I occasionally see from her either. There's only one thing I think when I look at that smile on her face. She just beats me every time. I'm excited to see the person she becomes in 10 years' time. But at the same time, I have to keep up with her as well. So Yui,
はい。
I'm probably not going to be able to live without you from now on. Oh, is that what I think it is? That's kind of like close to marriage. Close to a proposal.
望むところです。
As I stroke her soft cheeks, Yui closes her eyes and leans her head towards me. All this stuff about being ready and not being ready is just an excuse. I love Yui, so I want to make love to her. Even if she's younger than me, she's still a woman. If you're going to do this, though, I'll need to lead her. Yeah. I mean, when it comes to first time, usually it's the man leading. Yeah. Have to, yeah. So that she doesn't get scared and all that. Need to let her feel at ease. Has he actually stripped her down already? I mean, I hear the ruffling of clothes.
はじめさん。
Alright. I lean my body into Yui's as I hug her from behind. I guess this is actually a good place for me to pause for the moment, right? I mean, you guys can enjoy this scenery right here, of course, the top part, not the bottom part. Okay? I mean, the bottom part you can kind of imagine or something, you know? Yes? Of course, I'm going to censor the bottom parts. So yeah, I mean, I enjoy this CG for what it is. Yeah, normally I would have maybe continue a bit more, but I'll just let you guys enjoy this top CG. And if there's anything interesting that I can show, then I will show. Otherwise, I'm just going to fast forward this, and I will see you in a bit as I maybe quickly summarize what happens here. Yeah. Oh.
はじめさんが丁寧にしてくれたから、
Oh wow.
私も気持ちよくなれました。
It was a very pleasurable experience indeed. Oh. I think this is still kind of safe. You can kind of almost see something down there, but it's still okay. Alright. Well, I won't be like doing a long summary like I did before with my previous playthroughs. I'll just do a quick one. Well, actually, most of this first H scene was just them. Well, the procedure was basically Hajime. Well, first he was like, he was like grabbing Yui's boobie, so squeezing. After that, then he proceeded to touch the bottom, and after that he proceeded to remove the bra, and play around with the Nitsu and all that. After playing around with them for a bit, then he proceeded to take off his clothes and then, of course, take off Hajime's pantsu. But the shirt is just, or rather the dress, is just rolled up. Yeah. At first he was like grabbing Yui's boobie by the shirt, like just over her shirt. I mean over her dress, sorry. Then after that he rolled up her shirt. Why do I keep saying shirt? He rolled up her dress and then revealing the bra, and after that touched the pantsu, then removed the bra and touched the boobies and Nitsu there. And then after that, proceeded to the main course. So the main course got the standard choice of whether you want in or out. So I mean, first time, of course, you choose in, right? Yeah. So just some I think interesting dialogues that I've seen is like when Hajime rolled up, Yui's dress, he was like, wow, no, he was like thinking her brassiere. I think that's how you pronounce it, brassiere or bra, was very classy. But he wasn't sure if he was tactful to compliment her underwear, so he didn't do that. And then as he started to tease Yui more, then Hajime was like asking, "Hey, your voice sounds different. You feel good?" Yui's like, "Hey, I don't know about that. Why you ask me that kind of question?" Then after a while, Yui started to talk to Hajime in a kind of more formal way, like started to sound more formal, according to Hajime. Then Hajime was like, "Are you getting the mood?" And he's like, "No." Okay. After that, fast forward to when Hajime was like, he told Yui like, "Tell me if it hurts." So Yui's like, "Thank you, but I'm well prepared." So then, before we start, can I ask that you kiss me one more time? Well, they didn't just kiss one more time. They proceeded to kiss throughout not throughout the whole process, but halfway through the saxophone, the main course. He also like kissed her to calm her down. Yeah, and all this time, whenever he saw Yui like groaning in pain, something like that, it hurt. It really hurt her. No, I mean it really hurt him, not her. Of course, it hurt her, but I mean it really hurt his heart because seeing Yui in pain makes him feel like really bad. So then Yui actually pointed that out. Yui pointed that out and said, "You were actually worried about me, weren't you?" Yeah, because then Yui said like, "Oh, you're the perfect gentleman, always thinking of me." Like, because she told Hajime that she thought that he was about to cry from the way he was staring at her. So but then Hajime apologized, but Yui said like, "No, it's fine because this goes to show that you really care about me." Yeah, then we are here. So the saxophone is over, but there still might be some parts I need to censor, so I will censor here. Yes, but we can still continue. So alright. Well, I wanted to make it as least painful as possible for you. I would feel bad if I was the only one who felt good, and it would break my heart to see you in pain. Yeah, he said it again, it would break his heart. Oh. After cleaning up, she and I lie on the bed together, bare. Oh yeah, on the bed, on Yui's bed. Yeah, bare. Yeah. After cleaning up, as in all the liquid and all, but they haven't showered yet, right? But after cleaning up, then of course they remove all their clothes. Yui, her shirt also removed, so he and I lie on the bed together bare. Likely because she wants to be as close to me as possible. So yeah, skin to skin contact as close as possible. Yes, she's lying on top of my chest.
ありがとうございます。はじめさんの気持ちが十分伝わってきて安心できました。
When I look at her eyes, narrowed in bliss, I feel warmth spreading through my chest. Oh yeah, there was something I wanted to talk about.
はい。
Oh. Since we're dating and all, you don't need to speak so politely around me all the time anymore. Yeah, you can be like informal. Okay, this is just for my own viewing pleasure. That's me seeing all her very nice, nicely sized boobies. Oh, so cute! She's so cute. Oh man, it's really cute. No, you like looking like this. Yeah. All right. I'm not saying you have to be as unreserved as someone like Alba, for example. Oh no, don't be like Alba, please. But you can be a little more frank and casual with me.
それは確かに敬語だと壁を感じますわよね。
I mean, how do you talk to Alba? Actually, I don't remember how she talks to Alba. Maybe I think she also talks to Alba like formally, you know.
ですけど、もう少しの間、このままでいさせてもらってもよろしいですか？
Of course, no problem. You have time. Is it because I'm older? If I were in her shoes, I would definitely feel inclined to be more respectful around someone of my age. Well, I won't force her if she doesn't want to. I'm sure she has her reasons. I mean, it takes a while to get used to, of course.
それもありますけど、私のプライドみたいなものでしょうか。
Pride ka. Gomon. Oh, pride.
はじめさんの隣に自信を持っていられると思えるようになったら、自然と変わってくると思います。
Right? I'll be awaiting that day then.
ありがとうございます。私はただ子供っぽいと思われたくなくて、自分を大きく見せたいだけなんです。
Is that why you're speaking formally? Because you don't want him to think of you as a child? That's why you want to speak formally?
背も大きくありませんし、スタイルもまだまだ発展途中ですから。
But you're cute, no? Even looking like this. Is being childish that bad? I think you can be cute, yeah.
はじめさんは周りの異性の方に、まあ同性の方でも構いませんが、可愛いと言われて嬉しいですか？
I mean, for a guy it's a different story, but for a girl, I mean, why not? Probably not. It feels weird being called cute as a guy, yeah, but yeah, a guy though, but not a girl.
以前にも申し上げたかもしれませんが、私は見かけで判断されたくないんです。
Well, let me tell you this, you're not just cute physically, you're also cute on your personality side. Yeah, personality wise, you're cute too. I can definitely understand that.
ねえ、はじめさん。
Kiss?
あんまり私のことを甘やかすと大変なことになりますわよ。
Why would I regret it? I'll regret it? How so? Am I gonna die of a heart attack from you being too cute? Oh no, don't say something like that though.
わがまま言い放題で厄介な女になるかも。
Needy woman. Are you prepared to handle that, Hajime? Oh, I'm not worried about that. I know that you'll be able to stop it from ever getting that bad.
あら、どうしてそうなると？
Because you're a very responsible person. If something like that ever happened, you wouldn't be happy with yourself.
正解。でもよくわかりましたわね。
Yay! Thank you. Yeah, I'm so proud. She's so proud of me. That's another look. That's another look. Well, you're my girlfriend, so I want to know everything about you that I can.
なるほど。では、私もはじめさんのこと、もっとたくさん知りたいです。
Well, hopefully we'll be able to continue getting to know each other better. Smiling happily, she rests her head against my chest. I want to create many more memories with her so I can keep seeing that beautiful smile of hers. For a while thereafter, we continue to cuddle and enjoy our time alone. Yeah. I think her parents also. Yeah, they're having